Today we're reviewing the Gcine 99 volt battery pack. Let's check it out. Down here. Yeah, but you weren't expecting that one. So if you're watching this video, you probably have this current setup. Batteries, many batteries. So you're probably noticing as you're shooting throughout the day that you have to swap out camera batteries. If you're doing something like a wedding where it's like a 10-hour day, you have to get the bride and the groom getting ready, then you have to do the ceremony, then you have to do the portraits afterward, the this, the that, the list goes on and on. Just in case, I really don't want to have to redo this audio. So if you have like a full day shoot, that sun is going to come out and you have to re-expose this. So basically, yeah, you have a full day shoot ahead of you, and the last thing you want when shooting a wedding is right in the middle of the ceremony or just before that big kiss, you see the low battery sign on your camera and your heart drops, your anxiety races. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss it. So you have these camera batteries. But also, let's say you get fancy and you buy your monitor for your camera, so you're shooting, yeah, shots look great, but now, this needs a battery too. So now you have to change your camera batteries, then you have to change your monitor batteries, then you're having audio problems for some reason. There's all kinds of things that happen while you're doing this. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect, things happen. But we can try and make the job easier. So we've got all these batteries, let's take them away and start with a clean slate. Ta-da! This is the Gcine 99 volt battery pack. It has a V-mount on the back. It also has a very nice LED screen on the front that shows you the percentage that your battery life is at. And it also has a couple different ports. You have power supply for DTAP. You have your traditional USB port. USB, I don't even know what that's called, honestly. I know what this one is called though. Then you have your USB-C. This is the one that I use to power my camera battery. And then you also have another USB-C on the side here. So we have 4 ports, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have another one on the bottom. I don't know what it's for. I've never used it. I've never seen someone use it before. If you know what this one is for, please comment it below. I do not feel like researching it right now because I doubt you're using it. So when you buy this battery, it also comes with a charging cable. It's the dual USB-C, and it comes with a little 65-watt charging block. Works really well. It has the 2 different types of USB ports as well on the back, so you can charge it with either one, very convenient for that, and it just kind of flips out like that. Sometimes companies will give out products with like charging adapters, and they tend to cheap out on that. I've noticed with some companies. These guys do not. This is good quality. I've used this many times for my camera battery, but also like if I'm charging my gimbal, if I'm charging my other camera batteries as well, like on their own ports. I've used this cord before, and a 65-watt. Okay, let's talk about how long it lasts. This thing lasts a very, very long time, and it actually recharges quite quickly. So the nice thing with this is I can power my Lumix S5 Mark II. That's the camera I'm using right now to film with. I power it with this battery. I will also power my monitor with this battery as well. So it's really, really nice for powering both setups. So you're really not having to swap out your batteries at all the entire day. It's amazing. How long will it last you? I've had this thing go for like 2 or 3 days. If you're powering your camera and your monitor for that day, you do not have to worry about changing out batteries or even charging. This thing's gonna last you probably 2 or 3 days, I wouldn't be surprised. Probably also wondering why is it 99 volts versus 100 or 85, whatever. The main reason we have it at this number is because if it goes over this voltage, you cannot bring it on a commercial airliner anymore. It's too big, not allowed. On the back, you have what's called a V-mount. What does that mean? Basically, when you want to mount this battery to your camera, this guy out next. I'm like a magician with tricks up my sleeve. So I don't have a B camera, so we'll just use this as a reference. Let's say your camera's sitting right on here, on the back here. This is like a V-mount basically. So you can attach this to your camera, and then you basically just push down and it locks in place just like that. So it's not gonna go anywhere. If you want to check the battery life on this battery, there's a little button right here. You just click it once, and then after roughly 10 seconds, the screen will turn off again. On that note, let's change locations. Gonna get up. All right, let's go take a seat on the bleachers. So why buy this battery over another company like Small Rig or Anton Bauer, let's say? According to Amazon in Canadian currency, the Gcine 99 volt battery pack on Amazon with 2 charging cords is $149 Canadian, which is roughly $2 US. Whereas if I go to the Small Rig 99 volt battery, so Small Rig has one that's basically the same thing for $215. If I go to Anton Bauer, oh, come on. $432, what? So it's up to you. You can get whatever you want. I recommend getting the one I'm reviewing though, because it's the most cost effective. When you're collecting camera gear, it gets expensive so fast, especially when you have to get filters and gimbals and audio and tripods, lights, C-stands, like all this stuff adds up. And if you're just starting out or a professional, I'm trying to basically give people the most economical choice, but it's not sacrificing quality. Like, let me express that dearly. So that's my review on the Gcine battery pack. If you're gonna get a battery, this is the one to go for. I've used all 3 in my practice, and in my opinion, if I was to pick one and buy multiple of, this guy right here. The company that makes the Gcine battery did not sponsor this video. I made this, again, out of the goodness of my heart. Give me a brand deal. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want me to review any other products, again, comment below. See you on the next one.